Hello everyone! In this video I'm gonna show you 10 simple things that you can do if you're feeling overwhelmed. Either if you're having a business already running or if you're having a startup. So let's immediately jump to number 1. Write things down. The importance here is that you can imagine your brain and your mind like a computer. If you have so many tabs open, then you're just using so-called CPU for your task in your head, and it doesn't give you much space that you can actually use it for other things. So it's best to write things down, make a list, and then you can free up your mind, your brain to do other, maybe more creative things. Number 2, outsource things. I know that especially in the beginning, it's sometimes not so easy for solopreneurs or people who are having a startup to outsource things, because you might lack the resources, you might lack the money to do this. But sooner or later it's very important that you really look at what you're good at, and you just keep doing what you're good at and not doing everything. Because if you're doing everything, you're just also using up all this creative energy that you want to get out into this world for other things that you're not specifically or particularly good at. So really find out what you're good at and go step by step and outsource things if you can and if you have the cash flow and the money for it. Number 3, start feeling your body again. This can happen quite easily, that if you're feeling really overwhelmed, that you're spacing out, that you're somewhere in the clouds and think, oh my god, I have to do this, I have to do that, what else should I do now? I don't know. So it's very important that you start feeling your body again, that you're present with your physical body and try to be in your body as good as possible, and that you're feeling grounded in it. Number 4, breathe. It happens a lot that people, if they're stressed, they start to hold their breath. It's like, and everything gets tight. Also, if things in your business are getting tight, it's very easy that you're doing this. Like you're starting to hold and you stop breathing deeply and stuff like this. The important thing here is that you really get back to your breath and feeling your breath and body. So your in-breath, your out-breath. Also really look at it that you're breathing deeply, or that you have at least a normal breath pattern, because if you start holding your breath, everything gets tight and things are not getting easier like this. Things getting easier if they are flowing again, and that's the same with your breath. Number 5, be here and now. I know that you have to arrange so many different things at the same time, and so it's even more important that you are here and now with your thinking. You can do planning for the future, that's not the problem, but do it here and now and stay present. And don't run after things and think, oh my god, yeah, I should be there, but I'm not there. If you're not there, come back to the here and now and see what can you actively do that you're getting there quicker. But the strength lies in the here and now. That's the important thing. Number 6, get some physical movement. It's so easy these days that you're just sitting the whole day. And there are also people that they are not just sitting, they're sitting like this. And if you're sitting like this, then your posture is really, after a few years, not in good shape. So try to really, if you're sitting, sit up straight and get some physical movement. If you're doing a lot of computer work, just go outside, go into the woods or something and get some movement. Number 7, do something completely different. If you're working on fixing a hard problem that you're facing, or you're looking for a solution for something in for your business or your company, it can really be healthy to just do something completely different. Go to the cinema, go outside, or talk to friends. And you'll see that if you are not so fixated on the problem anymore, there is much more space for a good answer to arise. Number 8, change your perspective. If you're looking at the situation or at the problem always from the same perspective like this, then it's maybe a problem because you're not seeing the solution that is just around the corner. You could just move a little bit to the left or right, and then you see, okay, the solution is here. So change your perspective. Also important about this one is perspective also means time-wise. What is happening now? Maybe I can change it in the future and I can see it short-term or long-term. And so things are changing over time, yeah? They're not set in stone. This is also very important. Number 9, zoom in and out as needed. In business, it's also very important that you're looking at things from a short-term perspective, middle-term perspective, and long-term perspective. So you have to focus on these 3 things. It's not enough that you're just thinking about short-term or only middle-term or only long-term. You have to keep an eye on all 3 of them, because sometimes you have to set a seed now for things to happen in 10 years. So it's very important that you can zoom in and out of different time frames and how you look at things. Number 10, face things head on. In life, as in business, it's the same thing. If you let a small thing just grow bigger and bigger over time because you're not willing to face it, this can actually create a problem over time. If you face it head on, like, okay, there's something happening, this is really not good or not working for you, face it head on. Maybe you cannot face it the same day, but after you sat a little bit with it and then thought about it or ask somebody else for another opinion, then you can really go there and face it head on and say, okay, this is how I want to do this and this is not how I want to do this, and then you can find a productive solution for it. Thank you for watching the video, guys. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel if you're interested in topics like the one today. And also click the notifications button, please. See you next time, guys. I wish you all the best. Bye bye.